What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Chihu Garage. My name is Kikes, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, share the video, do whatever you gotta do so we can get to 1 million subscribers. But today we got a brand new highly requested video, and when I say highly requested, there's probably like 3 people in the comments of my last video that really wanted a follow-up on how the fans are working. So I can't be letting the fans down, and I needed to make this video. So first things first, if you didn't see my last video, go check it out right now. Otherwise, this video might not make sense. But yeah, so what I'm doing is following up to the last video where I installed my electric fan. So there's a few reasons why it took me so long to make this follow-up video. I mean, it's been about 4 months. Well, one of the reasons mainly is because I'm lazy, and that's pretty much well okay, so here's the thing. At first I thought I was gonna make a video and come on here and say, oh yeah, everything works excellent. And if I had responded with that video in, say, like February, since my original video came out in January, if I did a follow-up in February, who the hell is... I've done my follow-up video, say, in February, since my fan install was in January, I would have came out with a video that said everything was working perfect and that I think everyone should go and buy all this stuff that I put in. But actually that wasn't the case, and I didn't really notice it until later on while driving the truck every day to and from work. And then as I stand here, I still don't know what's gonna fix it, but I have an idea of what I'm gonna try to do, and we're all gonna find out together. And if it doesn't work, then you're probably never gonna see this video. Let me say that the fans work absolutely amazing. They come on with the temperature settings that I set them to. They go off when they're supposed to. And then what everybody wants to know is what's up with that AC upgrade pressure switch that I installed. So let me just say that with the pressure switch, it does kick on the fans. As far as when, at what pressure, I don't know. But somehow it's reading. I don't have gauges, so I can't really read the pressure. But from whatever that sensor is doing, and whatever I hooked it up to in the PCM, when I turn on the AC, the fans come on. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So let's get into that before I start telling you about what's the problem with this whole system. Alright, so before I do anything, I just want to show you guys my tune file, or the settings that I changed with HP tuners. So I did lower the coolant temperatures so that it'll come on a little bit earlier. And then I don't know why I had these two, enable speed and disable speed. I had it at 0 at first, and if you have it at 0, then I don't know, it didn't affect anything. But all the videos I've been watching and whatever, I see them use 30 and 35. I don't really know what that does. So low speed fans will come on at 175, and then if I hit 200, which I can, I'll show you, then the high speed fan will come on. Okay, and then under the AC, you have to change this to fan number 2. Right before it was on AC Recirc, you change it to fan number 2 and type fit it. I have it at analog. Okay. So now I'm gonna open up the scanner and start recording. So you see my engine coolant temperature right there. I wish I could just put whatever settings we're watching, but just bear with me. Okay, so this is the engine coolant temp sensor 124. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this AC clutch engaged. Right now it's no because it's off. And then we're gonna watch fan 1 and fan 2 up here. Okay? So if it takes a while, then I'm just gonna time lapse it, but I'm not gonna try to cut in and out so we can see what's going on. So now I'm gonna start the car. AC is off. Woo. You guys hear that rumble? I'm really shaking my camera. Turn off this radio. Okay, so we can see right now no fans are on. It shouldn't be on, right? Because I need this coolant temp at 175. Oh, it's rumbling my camera. Okay, bear with me. 175, we need the coolant temp. 133. So let's say it's a hot day. We need the AC. That's the whole purpose of the AC upgrade. Turn on the AC. I'm gonna rev it a little bit, encourage the stuff, the clutch. Okay, fan still off, bango. Clutch kicked on. Wait for it, wait for it. It's gotta hit whatever pressures that, whatever. Oh look, fan on. You wanna see? Let's go check it out. I don't know if you can see, but they're on. So trust me, it's on, it's on. Okay, now what is our engine temp at? We're looking at 149, 150. So I'm gonna turn off the AC. See? AC clutch no. So the AC is not on. Right now the fan's still on because it's gonna take some time to recognize it. I'll try to rev it up a little. Wait for it, wait for it. Hopefully it turns off before the engine temp gets to 175. It should. I've been testing this earlier, but I want everybody to see. So we still got fan 1 on. I guess if there's still pressure in the lines, which there might be. Okay, look, it went off. I'm not a liar. This stuff works as it should. And now I just wait. AC off. Engine coolant temp 165. When we hit 175, we are going to get fan 1 on. So maybe we'll do a time lapse. $169. Okay, clutch still off. No, it says no, but it doesn't say on. Fan 1 off, fan 2 off. Great, we're looking good. Okay, come on, sitting in the garage, we should get hot. 172. Okay, 174, keep an eye out up here. On! Look at that, amazing! it works. That's what's supposed to happen. So you may be wondering, what is this damn video about then? Well, let's see the high side come on. We want the high side to come on. So I need the engine coolant to get to 200. And while we wait, we do a time lapse. Oh man. Okay, it's gonna be a real time lapse. No, 180. I know we can hit it idling in the garage because I've done it before. Editing this stuff is gonna be a low speed fan is pretty good. Like, I'm sitting here in the garage idling, so of course it's gonna get hotter, but if I was on the road driving, it wouldn't even climb to 198. I mostly stay at 196. That's the whatever the factory thermostat is. I didn't put the cooler one, but maybe I can. I don't know. Okay, while you guys keep an eye on the screen at 198, I'm gonna try and put a blanket in front of the radiator so that right now the fans are pulling in too much wind. So I'm gonna grab the blanket. I'm gonna block this. See? Blocking the radiator. And okay. There. See? I'm blocking it so it should get hotter. Should get hotter faster. But I tell you, these fans are no joke. Still saying 198. I even closed the hood so we could keep some heat in there. This is wasting gas, which reminds me I need to go put gas before I go to work tomorrow anyway. It doesn't want to drop. It actually got cooler while I'm blocking all the air from going in. It went to like 194. My camera stopped recording because it only goes up, it can only record a half an hour continuously. But I want to show you guys the high speed fan kick on, so when it does, I'll cut back in. Alright, so now if you look at my screen, I manually use the controls to turn off fan 1 and hoping to get this thing to climb back up. I don't know why it doesn't want to hit 200. And it would be on the day that I'm trying to do a temperature check for the fans that it's like blowing nice and cool outside the garage. There, 198. Yeah, put on my toolbox.
How will I know if it's on? Do I need a new battery?
I don't know, but I'm...
Okay.
Okay, 199. I don't know if is the high speed gonna kick on if I manually turned off the... Okay, let's... Oh, see, both of them's on now. You guys buy that? 201, 2 fans are on. Okay. Now, okay, now I'm gonna make sure, and then look how loud this bastard is. That's turbo. Turbo fan speed. Okay. So now, what does our screen say? 198. High speed supposed to kick off at 196. Look, it's already 196, but they're both still on. So now I'm gonna rev it and get the water pump flowing, and then when it stays at 194, 195, it has to stay there for a while, and then the fan 2 will turn off. Look at that, 192. 190. So it has to stay under the temperature. I don't know what for how long, but when it does, then the fan 2 will kick off. I better not be waiting another half an hour again. $190. Hey, smokes. Fan 2 still on. was the shut off? Let's see. Shut off 195. On at 200, off at 195. So we're still on. Here it is, right there. Off. Now do you guys believe me? Okay, moving on. So the whole purpose of that demonstration was to show you guys that the fans come on with the AC when requested. If the AC is not on, then it's gonna come on with the temperature regardless when you set it. So I have mine set at 175 on the low side and the high side set at 200. So you seen the highs? I don't know why sitting in my garage it wouldn't hit 200 by itself. Usually any other day it can, but today it wants to be nice and breezy, so I don't know. But so what I did was manually shut off the low speed, so it was running on no fans for like 2 minutes, and then it built the temperature high enough to kick on the high fan, which you guys saw, and then when it got cool again with the temperature, just the temperature, the high speed shut off. And that's what you want. That's what we wanted. As far as the AC upgrade from BP Automotive, that's what you want the fans to do. When you turn on your AC, you want the fans to come on. Now you might be wondering why I don't just call it good. Like I said, there was a problem still, and there is. Because what's happening is when my AC is on with the analog settings in the computer and everything is fine, the compressor doesn't cycle. And what I mean by that is it'll get so freaking cold that the evaporator will start to freeze up. And the way you know the evaporator is freezing up is because there's no air coming through the vents, even though I can hear it on high. Well, so let's say I'm driving around. If I leave the blower at high, then it'll be fine the whole way. But when I get home, this is what happens. Open up the hood, and the accumulator has snow on it. And I know it doesn't snow in Hawaii. So let's say I'm driving around, and it usually takes about half hour, 45 minutes. So I never even noticed it unless I was sitting in bad traffic, meaning sitting in my car for over an hour. And then I'll be having the blower on 1 or 2 because it's so freaking cold. I guarantee you it's like 30 degrees, even though I cannot confirm that because I didn't have a temperature. But it gets so cold on low fan speed that I stop feeling the air come out the vents. So it's like if you picture the blower going through the evaporator, right? And then it comes out in your face through the vents. So now the evaporator has ice blocking it. And even though the blower is blowing on it, nothing's coming out. Does that make sense? I don't know if you can picture that. But I can hear everything on and nothing's coming out. And sure enough, when I get home, open the hood, there's snow all over the accumulator. So there's a couple things to add to that you need to address when doing this swap. The way the settings are for the analog settings in HP tuners, well, that's how they do it on the F-body 99. I don't know exactly what years, but whatever, 99 Camaros and Firebirds. they use this switch set to analog. However, the difference is the compressors on the Camaros and the F-bodies, variable displacement compressors, meaning it doesn't need to cycle on and off. It just outputs lower or more or less pressure based on the pressures. If that makes sense, it doesn't need to cycle. Whereas these Silverado compressors are fixed and they just cycle on and off, and when it's on, whatever it's pumping, that's what it's pumping. Like I said, the variable displacement ones, it can adjust and pump more or less based on the pressure. So that's one problem. Now, while doing some research, I found more problems, and it has to do with the operating software of the PCM, where whatever operating software I have now isn't good enough to read the settings that I'm trying to do, versus if I had a, say, a 01 or a 02 Silverado or those trucks. Those computers have a different operating system which allows all this to work together. I think, I don't know, if anybody out there with the 01 or 02s and you guys did this, you know, let us know, because you can look forever on there's forums going back to freaking 1954 and about this AC pressure switch. You know, just guys trying to get the freaking fans to work with the AC. Now, the other option that I see on YouTube, all over YouTube, and it's done by guys that have way more subscribers than me. Instead of sticking that green wire for the high-speed fans into the PCM, they tap that bad boy right into the clutch wire. And to me, I have nothing against doing ghetto stuff, but so if you do that, every time you turn the AC on, you're gonna have turbo high-speed fans on the whole time. And I live in Hawaii. I always drive with the AC on. I don't need turbo fans on every freaking time. That's the whole point of this. If you wanted turbo speed fans on all the time, then just wire that bad boy straight to your ignition. Same thing. Then you have turbo fans. It'll be louder than your radio. You cannot hear your cam. You cannot hear your headers and your exhaust because the dual speed fan. Plus, then they gotta upgrade alternators because they're complaining about draining too much power. Heck yeah, that thing is turbo, man. So, anyways, what was I talking about again? So that was the second problem, the operating systems. So what people are trying to do with 2099 trucks, they try to download files and change their operating system to a 01 or 02 operating system, which now when you do that at HP Tuners, you got to pay $100 again because you got to relicense another VIN, and then you gotta hope you can switch your VIN back to that new operating system. And I don't want to do none of that stuff. Okay, I don't want to do that. So then there's the options we have, in which honestly, if I never did put that AC pressure switch on and just left it the way it was, meaning the fans would only work with temperature and wouldn't work with AC. So, you know, you turn on your AC, if the temperature is not what it's supposed to be, the fan won't be on. However, I think all you gotta do, if you set your on temperature to say like 150, I mean, depending on where you live, I hear some guys in Alaska, their trucks don't even run to like 130. It stays at like, it stays at like 100 degrees while they. But anyway, if that's you, who cares? Because you don't run your AC anyway, right? It's too cold. But what I'm trying to say is, if you were to run electric fans and just put those two wires into the computer, that's it. No BP AC upgrade. I think you'd be alright. Because say I set the low fan to come on at 150. I mean, by the time I drive down the road, it's at 150. The fans will be on. If the AC, you know, then if the AC is on trying to pump and not getting cool, it'll be cool sooner or later. And it'll stay on the whole time. Now am I saying I'm going to take out the switch and put back my old one? I don't know yet. I might, but I think we might have found another, well, not another, but I think we might have found a solution. So for the people out there watching, just like me, where you already did the fan swap, it runs. You got the BP Automotive AC upgrade pressure switch installed, but your compressor doesn't cycle. I think I found a solution. So I've been hunting the forums, and like I said, this issue's been talked about since these trucks were out, since people started swapping fans, you know, because they just try to make it better. But I came across this one forum, and I'm gonna try and find the link and post it over here somewhere or in the description. But there was one guy that had the exact same problem as me, and his approach was a little bit different, but it kind of makes sense. And to me, it's a little ghetto, but it's not as ghetto as tapping straight into a compressor clutch. Like I said, nothing wrong with being ghetto, because we like to keep it ghetto too, but sometimes, you know. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's come over here to my sticker cabinet. Oh, by the way, check this out. Chihu Garage. Oh, and whose badass truck is that? Okay, shout out Sticker High. I'll put the link in the description. This is all the money I blow on all the entries, and I got a lot more. I got like 10 of these and 10 of these and 10 of these, and but yeah. Anyway, so this is what I found on the forums searching. And this guy, this is what he said. He took out this wire. So C2 is our red connector at 55. And this is our low pressure switch. Which, by the way, when my evaporator first started freezing up, I thought the compressor wasn't cycling because of a bad low pressure switch. So guess what I did? I changed the switch, brand new switch, and guess what happened? Nothing happened. And you know how I know? Because right now, if you can see that, low pressure switch ain't even plugged in. Yeah, right there. Focus. You see that connector resting on top of this brand new switch? It ain't even plugged in. And it'll still get nice and cold. It'll blow forever. And then it'll end up all snowy. But anyway, back to the lesson. So what this guy did was red 55 pin. He took this out, and then he brought it over to the 17, the red 17. Okay, so what he did was he disconnected red 17, put this wire in here. Now with the red 17 loose, he went and connected it to the black ground on the pressure switch. So this is what is happening. It'll come down from here. Oh, or AC, either way. He put these two pressure switches in series. The only thing is, I'm gonna try to do this. However, I don't know where this pressure switch is. It says on the compressor, but there's nothing on the compressor. This one says on the compressor too, but I think this drawing is crappy. Basically, guys, I don't even know if this is the right schematic, but that's what he did. He took out the C255, put it in place of the C217, and then the C217 wire, he connected it to this. So it'd be like this, and then it'll be like this, and this wire will connect to this, come back down like this, and then bang, go into AC requests. I don't even know if that's gonna work, but that's what I'm gonna try to do now, because I don't know what else other options I have. As far as swapping out operating systems on HP tuners, it's not that I don't want to pay the $100, but it's the fact that some people have paid and swapped operating systems and it still didn't work. So like the whole function of the analog setting right now is bypassing that whole low pressure switch. So it's like not even doing nothing. That's why I can unplug it and everything's still running. Putting it in series with the other AC request line would actually help, because then when that pressure starts, that switch starts reading low pressure because it's too damn cold, it should cycle on and off the compressor. When it comes to swapping operating systems, like I don't want to get too nerdy, but there's more things you're gonna have to change as far as like, you know, wiring to the alternator. Like some alternators take 2 wires and some take 10, or all kinds of crap could go wrong on their gauges and the gas, the freaking any kind stuff can happen. So I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna switch the red connector wires, and then we're gonna see if that works. If you want the true working AC function, okay. Got some 18 gauge TXL wire. That's the same wire they use for the harness. And then I got some way too big wire loom that came with it's probably left over from a stereo kit or something. So Okay, so as you can see, I pretty much just wrapped the wire, got a single strand wire loom, ran it under the intake cover, back around there, and right to the switch, and I just soldered the connections, you know, a little bit like that. You can't really notice it. So I'm gonna hook it up to the PCM, and then I'm gonna start this guy and see if it works. Wish me luck. Yes sir, guys. Well, I'm sitting in the parking lot here at a shopping center. Right there I got the AC pressure sensor highlight for no particular reason, but right above it, look at that, AC clutch engage. No sir. Guys, the oh look, yes, we're cycling. The freaking compressor is cycling. I got it on one speed, low blower, and it's comfortable. It's not freaking, shoot, I wish I took the temperature earlier when it wasn't cycling, but I swear, man, my AC was like Alaska. It was like 20 degrees guaranteed. Probably 20 degrees, I don't know. So right now, if I had to test, okay, now the AC clutch is not engaged, but still cool, still cold air. Look, both of my fans are on. It's at 198. Maybe if I rev it up, see, I'm just sitting here this way. If I rev it up, it'll probably cool down. But by the time I drive around and stuff, okay, AC clutch engage, and now, ooh, it's like, you know, 49, 50, maybe like 50. Nice, comfortable AC. And when it gets too damn cold, it cycles like it's supposed to, bro. Shout out to the guy in the forum, Nitrous Powered SS. He freaking saved the day, even though his post was, I don't know, I gotta check the date. It was a couple years ago. But if that guy is watching, or if anybody else is watching, you know, I think this is the way to go. If you want to control your fans on a 99 or 2000 with, if you want to control your fans with the AC, it's the way to go. Just got back to Chihu Garage, and look guys, look at my accumulator. No snow. I mean, it is cold, but it ain't snowing. Hell yes. Hell yes. So that's the loom right there. I don't know if you can see it. But like I said, guys, check it out. Some sick Chihu Garage stickers. Shout out to Sticker High. I also got some of these. Yep. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. For the month of May, I'll give away these stickers for free. All you gotta do is comment a Chihu on this video for the month of May. Then you're gonna go to my Instagram at Chihu Garage, one word, at Chihu Garage on Instagram, and you're gonna screenshot a picture of your comment and DM me on Instagram. And then I'm gonna ask you for your address and I'll send you these. Okay, cool. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. I know I've been super lazy, make one video every 5 months, but we're getting there slowly. We gotta make some changes. I got more stuff to do, and the more you guys comment, the more I get motivated and stop being lazy and actually do these damn videos. I have fun doing them. I just get super lazy. But anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, don't forget, subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, share this video, go to all the websites and Facebook what you call Facebook groups that talk about electric fan swapping and drop my video in there, right? Because they don't know what they're doing. But neither did I. But now we kind of fixed something, and it's hard to find information about this topic, but we did. And shout out to Nitrous Powered SS. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.